everyone. Welcome to today's monthly webinar. And so we'd like to thank everyone for joining today. And we're going to get started here. And so today's webinar topic is maximize profits with Facebook and Instagram, make more money using Meta Business Suite. And today we'd like to thank Center for Rural Affairs for sponsoring our webinar series. And so Nikki from Center for Rural Affairs just has a quick video. And so we'll just get that, we'll just play that for you guys to watch.
Hello, and thank you for joining today's webinar, sponsored by the Center for Rural Affairs. My name is Nikki Chitwood, and I'm the Panhandle Loan Specialist. As one of the many services we provide, I am here to introduce to you our lending services. When a bank can't help you with your dreams of homeownership or growing a business, the Center for Rural Affairs can. We offer coaching and financing to help you become a homeowner and start or grow a sustainable business. Please feel free to contact me at 308-631-0157, or you can visit cfra.org for more information.
So definitely check out Center for Rural Affairs website to see if you can use their resources. A great free resource for businesses across the state of Nebraska. And they do have loan specialists all throughout the state. So don't hesitate to reach out to them. And then we'd like to thank our featured sponsor, US Bank. We just like to thank them for sponsoring just the Grow Nebraska Foundation. And then we'd like to feature our September featured member, which is Netzel Air Drone Services, and they've been a member with us since 2022. And then today's presenter is Jasmine. She is gonna just take over. And Jasmine, we look forward to learning from you today.
Thank you, Tanya. All right. So as Tanya had said, today we're going to be covering maximizing your profits with Facebook and Instagram, how to make more money using Meta Business Suite. My name is Jasmine Stock. I'm the founder and CEO of J-Design Strategist, where I help unlock your brand's potential through tailored social media strategies and innovative digital solutions. This is course 002 of my social media university. So before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that I am offering a free consultation and how you're going to enter to win for that $300 value, 30 minutes with me. And you're going to take a photo of us here at the event, post it on Facebook or Instagram, and you're going to tag myself, jdesigns.info, and Roe, Nebraska. To enter to win, I will be pulling out of random. And if you're the only one who submits a photo, then you're going to win that personalized 30-minute consultation. It's designed to maximize your social media presence and brand impact with me. So feel free to take that picture and post that anytime today or tomorrow in order to enter. All right, so what is so important about social media? Well, if you were unaware, we have almost 1.3 million Facebook users right here in our state, Nebraska. On top of that, we're looking at over 760,000 Instagram users, again, right here in our state. So what does that mean? It means that we're looking at about 39% of Nebraska consumers are likely to make purchases directly from social media platforms. And roughly 80% of Nebraska businesses are posting organically on their social media platforms as part of their digital marketing strategy. So what is Meta Business Suite? Well, it's a free platform that allows you to manage both Facebook and Instagram in one place. Some of its key features are, like I had mentioned, managing those Instagram and Facebook in one place. We're integrating Facebook and Instagram seamlessly. We have access to powerful tools and insights for advertising and analytics that usually million-dollar companies spend a lot of money in their budgeting to get that type of insight, and we're getting it for free. And we're able to enhance our overall marketing efforts using smart strategies. Additional benefits of Meta Business Suite include free digital marketing. Businesses can effectively reach and engage their target audience, build brand awareness, and drive traffic without any additional cost because Instagram and Facebook are free to use. So let's jump into a local case study. I decided to use Fanatics Sports Bar here in downtown Kearney. As you can see on their Instagram page, they have over 1,000 followers. And on their Facebook page, they have over 4,000 followers. This means that they're able to organically target thousands of users every day on these two platforms. So let's jump into some social media terminology. If you're unaware, reach is the number of unique users who see your content in their newsfeed and through shares, likes, or comments naturally without any paid promotion. While engagement is those interactions people have with your content, such as likes, comments, shares, and clicks. So jumping back into our local case study, Fanatics Sports Bar, we can see in the last 28 days that they were able to reach over 40,000 people organically on Facebook. And on Instagram, they went over 500 people on that platform. Imagine, what would being able to reach 40,000 people mean to you and your business? Again, doing this for free using Facebook. As well as direct visits to both their Facebook and Instagram pages, we're looking at over 2,000 people going directly to Fanatics Sports Bar Facebook page to find information about the business, whether that's weekly specials or any events that they're hosting. And then we're looking at about 30 Instagram profile visits over this month as well. And as you can see, we have a significant increase in percentage for both platforms. You might be wondering, so what would it look like if I have a decrease in Facebook or Instagram reach for the month? Well, pulling analytics from February and May, you're able to see a slight decrease at that time. We had a 27% decrease in Facebook reach. Some different reasons for that may be the algorithm overall is going to favor paid content, whether it's paid ads, and it's going to push your friend's post rather than a business post. Along with that, we can see lower engagement, which is going to overall reduce your visibility of the content. And then maybe Fanatics just wasn't posting at the times that their audience was active. Looking at reasons for an increase in the last 28 days, we can see that we had a 189% increase in Instagram reach, meaning that Fanatics Sports Bar probably took advantage of using and posting stories daily, as well as the algorithm is going to favor visual and more interactive content on Instagram because it's a photo and image-based platform. And then that overall is going to provide you with better visibility while you're taking advantage of using hashtags and now the new Explore page that's available on the Instagram app. So before we move on, I know that that was a lot of information to receive in as little as 10 minutes. But if there are any questions over what we just covered, I'd love to answer those now. And if we don't have any questions, we will go ahead and continue on. Again, just a friendly reminder that you can enter to win a free 30-minute consultation with me. This is a $300 value. We can do it over Zoom. You can meet me here at my office space in downtown Kearney at NetSpace. However, and whatever is most convenient for you, just go ahead and take a picture of us on the screen and post that onto Facebook. Let me know if you enjoyed the presentation or something that you might have learned. Tag me and Grow Nebraska, and you will be entered to win. All right, so this next section is going to be more of an interactive piece of the webinar where I'm going to help you connect your business Instagram, your business Facebook to Meta Business Suite so that you can take advantage of all of these benefits that I've been listing. So let's go ahead and jump into that. So to get started, I made it very easy for you. We are going to visit my website. It's jdesigns.info/meta. So if you'd like to, you can search that in your search bar now. And Tanya is going to post that in the chat bar as well. Or if you'd like to grab this on your phone, you can scan this QR code and visit that website as well. All right, so when you visit jdesigns.info/meta, you're going to scroll down to the resources section. And you're going to see 3 little boxes that look just like this. Number 1, obviously, if you're on the webinar with us today, you're either on your phone or your laptop, you're connected to Wi-Fi. And if you would like to connect those Instagram and Facebook assets to your Meta Business Suite, you will need your personal Facebook login that's connected to your business page, as well as your business Instagram login. And if you would like to continue on while posting an image and description for your post, I will be walking you through how to do that using Meta Business Suite. So if you have something you'd like to include there, I would encourage you to pull that now. So before we move on, I will answer Todd's question about hashtags. So yes, hashtags essentially work a lot like SEO, search engine optimization, that you may be familiar with when you create a website or you write a blog. Essentially, hashtags are doing exactly that, but on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, those platforms, X, those platforms that support hashtags. So for instance, if I wanted to search downtown Kearney food, I would imagine that there is a hashtag here on Instagram that's hashtag downtown Kearney food. And I'm sure Fanatics is someone's posted a picture from Fanatics. And then I would be able to see essentially kind of user generated content like regular people like me and you who had visited the bar, wanted to post a picture, posted on Instagram, use that hashtag. And so yes, people can use that to find whatever comes to mind. And if that hashtag is used properly on the post, then users will be prompted to that. All right, so continuing on, we are going to click this number 2. If we've got everything we need here on number 1, we're going to click here on number 2, Meta Business Suite. And if your page is, if your Facebook and Instagram pages are already connected, you might see something like this. But if they're not, then it might look like this. So up here on the URL, it'll say business.facebook.com. And if you're not connected, then I will be walking you through how to do just that. But if you are, sit back and enjoy, because I will be showing you some more advantages of Meta after we finish up with this part. So we are going to click right here, log in with Facebook. I encourage you to do that, as you're more than likely you have a personal Facebook page. That's, for instance, mine's Jasmine Stock, and it is connected to my J Designs Strategist business page. So we are going to click login with Facebook, and that personal login that's connected to, for instance, my personal page, Jasmine Stock, that's the email and password that you're going to be plugging in here. Because if you're unaware, all business pages have to be connected to a personal Facebook page, as in myself, Jasmine Stock, or whatever that might be for you. So that information is going to be your personal login, which is connected to your business page. So if you are here, you're going to put that information in. If you forgot your password, just click that forgot account button and walk through the guidelines that it'll prompt up to you. It'll probably send you a link in your email to do that. But anyways, I'll give you guys a few minutes if you guys are working on that. All right, let's get going. So if you're like me, when you plugged in your information, you may or may not have your two-factor authentication turned on. If you do, then you will see a pop-up like this. You're simply just going to click didn't receive a code. A lot of the time when I do this, it doesn't send me that initial code. So I just click didn't receive a code. It prompts up this pop-up that says text me a login code. You're going to click on that. It'll text you a login code, and then you'll enter that where it says login code and submit that code. And if you don't have this two-factor turned on, then don't worry. It would have prompted you right back to Meta Business Suite, because if you had the correct, for instance, if you can see on my right-hand upper corner, that picture up there is my personal Facebook page, Jasmine Stock. And then down here on Meta Business Suite, you can see that Facebook is connected and it's J Design Strategist, and that's connected to my Meta Business Suite. So it really is just that easy. If you have that personal login to the page that your business is connected to, you just put that in and it'll connect it that easily. So your Facebook page is now linked to Meta. If you were able to get that information. Do I have any questions before we move on to the next step? Again, I just want to encourage those that have joined us today, if you'd like to enter to win a free consultation with me, this is a $300 value. This is personalized to you and your business. I have a seamless onboarding questionnaire that I have you fill out before we schedule that time to be together. And it's really designed to just help your social media presence and your brand impact with all of the knowledge that I know. And I would love to pick one lucky winner. If you guys want to snap a pic of the event and post it on Facebook or Instagram, and then tag myself, jdesigns.info, and Grow Nebraska. All right, so now that our Facebook is connected to Meta Business Suite, we're going to connect our business Instagram as well. So if this isn't already done on your end, you're going to see a little button here that says Connect Instagram, and you're going to click that, and a pop-up is going to come up. It's going to say, confirm your connection to get more features. It's going to show your profile picture from your business Facebook, and it's got a little check mark, and it's going to have the Instagram logo there. And what you're going to do is just press continue, because you're just agreeing that you want to connect this Facebook page to Instagram. Once you've confirmed that, another pop-up is going to come up, and it's going to ask you to confirm your Facebook page and Instagram connection. All we're doing here is making sure that the correct Facebook page is being connected to the correct business Instagram page. So for instance, mine is J Designs page, and I would like it to be connected to @jdesigns.info. So all you're doing is just making sure, if you're someone like me who has multiple Instagram accounts or manages multiple Instagram accounts, you just want to make sure that you're connecting the correct one. More than likely, if you only have one business Facebook and Instagram account, this is already going to seamlessly ask you which one you want to confirm this connection with. So we're just going to click confirm connection. All right, so then we're going to have another pop-up, and finally, it's going to be the Instagram login. It says log into Meta Business Suite using your Instagram account. You will see there are two, right where I have business username and password. That is where those little boxes are going to be up to either put your username and password in, or it's going to already suggest if you've logged into your Instagram account on this computer that you're using, it's going to suggest automatically, would you like to log in as, for instance, mine is jamescience.info. Again, this is more than likely not your personal Instagram login information. Unlike Facebook, where your business page has to be connected to a personal page, Instagram isn't really like that. And so more than likely, it's going to be your business username, not your personal Instagram username. And it's going to be the corresponding password for that information. Excuse me. And if you can either log in, if you don't have an Instagram, you can create one now or in your convenience, just so you can get those two platforms connected using Meta Business Suite. All right, and sure, just like that, your Facebook and Instagram pages are connected to Meta Business Suite, as long as you were able to log in with those correct login information. And you'll notice now, once you've completed that Instagram login button, it'll prompt you back to the Meta Business Suite dashboard. We will be on the home, and you will see your Facebook and Instagram profiles linked in on these images, and then you will see your name, your Facebook business name, and your Instagram business name, as well as, like I said, that personal Facebook page up here in the right-hand corner that is connected to that Facebook page. So, do you have any questions before moving on? Again, I know this is a lot of information in a short amount of time, and it can feel very overwhelming, but rest assured, I'll be here after the presentation, or Tanya will be providing you guys with my email. If you guys have any direct questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. And again, enter to win that free consultation. I would love to help any of you guys moving forward. And again, I have put together a YouTube tutorial on everything that we just covered on how to connect your Facebook and Instagram to Meta Business Suite. This is ever changing. So I did create this one earlier in 2024. So if you have any problems with that, again, just let me know. You can, you'll be able to grab this presentation after we're done, and you can grab that hyperlink through the presentation, or you can scan this QR code to get that YouTube tutorial to help you out there. All right. So we're connected to Meta. Now what? Well, we can seamlessly cross-post on both Instagram and Facebook. What does that mean? It means we don't have to go to one platform to the other to post the exact same thing. Let me show you. So if you are on the Meta Business Suite dashboard, like so, it'll appear again. That link is just business.facebook.com. And if your pages are already connected, you will see this information here. We are going to click Create Post. And it's going to prompt us to the Create Post dashboard. So we're going to drop down this bar here, and we're going to see that we can make sure those check marks are on both the Instagram and Facebook, because we want to post on both of those platforms. I'm going to upload a photo from using these drop-down options here. And then I'm going to grab a caption I wrote, copy and paste that right in there. One of the things that I love about Meta Business Suite is that right here in the post details, we can press this toggle button that says customize posts for Facebook and Instagram. Then you can see we've got the Facebook and Instagram buttons here. So this is the link, this is the description I want for Facebook, because Facebook will turn my website link into a hyperlink, a direct link, so that users on the platform can click that and go directly to my website. But Instagram is not as favorable in that aspect. If you didn't know, they actually do not prefer links in their caption descriptions when you're using content. It can honestly, the algorithm can demote your content just putting a simple link in it, because for one, it's not hyperlinking, and two, Instagram kind of flags that as spam. So instead of visiting my direct website, I'm going to say visit my website to learn more. And most people on Instagram, because they're such a younger demographic, they know how the platform works. They know where they can find your website. They can find it in the link in your bio. Another quick tip is I don't personally like to say visit my link in bio, because again, Instagram kind of flags that kind of verbiage. So I just think the tried and true visit my website is more proactive, so that your content isn't flagged by Instagram. So now we can go back over to Facebook and we can see that that content was not changed, but it was on Instagram. Over here, we can see what that content's going to look like when we do these toggles. Facebook, and it'll give you a preview of what that content is going to look like before you publish it. One of the things that I really love about Meta Business Suite is this option to schedule later. This helps me as a social media director batch create content for a client throughout the week. And then I can spend one whole day scheduling a month's worth of content, just so that we don't have to continue to take that time every day to post something, especially for someone like me who works strategically with social media strategy and what our main objectives are for that campaign. That's something that you can do when you're creating your social media campaign. Approve all of that content with whoever's creating your content, like me, social media director, and then it's all being scheduled at one time, so that content can free flow throughout the month and we don't have to worry about it. It's up to the algorithm on how it's going to perform. And after it's out, then we can read those analytics using Meta Business Suite. So I'm going to schedule this for it to go out in 20 minutes. And I'm just going to hit that schedule button, or you could publish it now, however you would like. It's always going to ask you if you want to boost a post. This is essentially paid advertising, just for any piece of organic content that you're putting out. So that is up to you if that is within your marketing budget. And as you can see, now we have been prompted to the planner section of Meta Business Suite. And you can see I have content that's already gone out because I scheduled it weeks ago. And then I got content going out tomorrow and Saturday. So now that we have created our post, I walked you through the Create Post dashboard. Let's just run through some of these features in Meta Business Suite. So we are going to go right here, left-hand corner, and click Home. We are going to scroll down a little bit. As you can see, we have direct links to your Facebook and Instagram pages. You can click on those pictures and it will take you directly to both accounts. We can see how many followers we have on both. We can create a post, create a reel, create a story. We can go live and use more of these great free tools provided. We'll scroll down. We're going to see that Meta Business Suite is showing us a few things. Got some job posts, checking out what my weekly plan is. They're putting together essentially a free marketing plan where they want you to publish an ad, publish 17 stories on Instagram, and publish 13 posts on Facebook. And doing so, it's going to help you push that content out to your followers. And as we scroll down, you can see it's giving us just an overview of creating an ad and exploring ways to grow, such as downloading an app of Meta Business Suite. If you don't have to just use this on a desktop, you can use it on your app as well and have access to all these tools. One of my favorite buttons is this Grow Your Audience button. So you're going to click here on Invite Friends, which I would highly encourage you to do. So I have already invited like the max amount. I've invited all of my Facebook friends, which my personal page, as you can see up here, I have like over 1,000 or Facebook friends. And so I've already sent them an invite to follow my page. So since I've already sent them an invite, I cannot continue to spam them with that information. But these are some 3 new friends of mine, and I'm going to encourage them. It's just going to send them a little notification on Facebook asking if they would like to like my business page. So that's going to connect to your direct friends, which are more than likely those that are willing to and want to support your Facebook page. Moving on, the bottom here, it's just giving us a couple different what's new in Meta Business Suite. We're going to go over here and we're going to click the notifications button. And here we are going to have all of your notifications from both Instagram and Facebook all in one place. So again, we're not having to go to Instagram and check that engagement and check those comments and messages. And we're not having to go back onto Facebook and do the same thing because everything is seamlessly here on Meta Business Suite. As mentioned before, we have our planner here, which again, instead of going to home and creating a post, I like to work in the planner. And again, as you can see, it's telling me that tomorrow at 1 p.m. is more of a active time for my followers, excuse me. So because I already have a reel scheduled for 12, I'm just gonna go hover over it, click on these 3 little dots, reschedule my post, and put it for 1. Since that's the time that Meta says that I may have a more active audience. Also, something new is starting these goals. So my goals right now is to have a 15% increase on Facebook and Instagram reach. And so seeing how this content is going to perform to see if I'm able to reach that is just something that is very necessary when posting on social media, just to see if your efforts are even doing what you want or your main objectives of your social media campaign, whether it's increased reels or watch on your reels or Instagram reach or profile visits or direct website visits. Moving on to the content section. Again, we are seeing all the content that I've published. We can see the reach and the interactions and a lot of really great data that's telling me whether or not my content is performing well for my audience. You're going to get that same information about your stories. And there's just a lot of really great free features that we can use with Meta Business Suite. Such as we can run A/B tests on your content or paid advertising. And then this feed and grid is going to show you what your Instagram feed looks like, what your Facebook page looks like, and so on. So lots of really great resources there in the content section to kind of play around with and familiarize yourself with. Okay, so moving on to the Insights tab. This is one of my favorite parts of Meta Business Suite. It's showing me my activity. I've had 13 Facebook and Instagram posts. I've had 11 to 12 Facebook and Instagram stories, no ads. My Facebook goal for this month is to reach almost 4,000 people. and I've only reached about 580 with the content that I've been publishing. So really great information there that we can utilize for our advantage. And so this is where I was pulling those direct analytics from Fanatics Sports Bar. Right here, when you click results, that is where I was screen grabbing that information showing you Fanatics increase in followers, and they have been just blowing it out of the park this week and this month. They just got done with one of their McKenna's Ray of Hope Fall Festival downtown, which they shot some content for and published that, and that performed very well. So another button I like is this audience button. We can see that out of my 389 Facebook followers, we can see their exact demographics. We can see that we've got about 35% women to 28% men, and they're in the 25 to 34 age range, which would make sense because that is around my age and around the age of most of my friends who want to follow my page. And we are getting top cities directly where my followers are at, which is a great resource to have when you are running a target audience analysis for your campaign, just to make sure that your content performs well for your followers. Let's move on to the inbox tab, which again, instead of having to go to Instagram and check the inbox and then go to Facebook and check those messages, you can manage everything here on Meta Business Suite. This is the Lead Center. It's a great free CRM for your business. If you were to pay for a form ad using Meta Business Suite, then all of that information, the first, last name, phone number, email of those potential clients or customers would all funnel into here, and you would be able to manage them seamlessly with that. This is the monetization button, which if you're familiar with influencers, this is how they are earning money from Facebook and Instagram for millions of views, lots of interaction, and anyone who pays them through these stars. So that's where you can get information on how to do that and cash that out. And then the ads button. So a lot of people like to use the ads campaign manager, which takes you outside of the Meta Business Suite. And it looks like they just changed it. Yep. So it is going to take you out of the ads, out of Meta Business Suite now. But so this is where you're going to find all your information to run those ads of your choice. And you can just come up here and click create ad. And that's going to keep you in Meta Business Suite. I personally like to use this way to create ads on Facebook and Instagram because again, it's going to cross post on both platforms for you without any extra hassle. And you can click any of what is your main goal to run this ad? You've got all of these seamless questions. You could choose any of those. I'm going to go with the automated ad because Facebook has been running ads for the past 15 years. They know what works on the platform. And so if you're unfamiliar with running ads, that I believe is a great way to get started and let Meta do the heavy lifting for you on that end. And so you're just going to continue here, answer a few questions, and then essentially Meta is going to create that ad for you. You will be able to customize it, add your call to action, add your website link, etc., and then add your ad budget. And then lastly, we have our All Tools button, which is for someone like me who is experienced in Meta Business Suite. We've got all these extra tools at our whim, again, for free that we can utilize with Meta Business Suite. All right. So We went through the home, which is an overview of your account activity and insights. We went over notifications, which gives you alerts for engagement, messages, and updates on both platforms. We covered the planner, which helps you schedule and manage your content that you're publishing. We went over the content, which is how to create and edit post, stories, and ads. We covered insights, which is how you're going to analyze how the performance of your metrics and audience in that data. We went over our inbox, which is where you manage messages and interactions with customers. The lead center is how you track and manage leads from your ads. Monetization is the access tool to monetize on content and products. And then the ads is where you can create and manage your advertising campaigns right here in Meta Business Suite to cross-post on both Instagram and Facebook. Finally, that all tools button that has access to various features and resources using Meta Business Suite. Okay, that is a lot of information. So if anybody has any questions on anything before we move on, I'd be happy to help you. And again, please don't forget to enter to win the free consultation. I would love to help any of you guys put together a personalized strategy. And we can give you tools and resources on how to create content for a campaign using Meta Business Suite to schedule it out and review those analytics to see if it performed well. All right, if we don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last. Oh. All right, Lynn, I totally understand where you're coming from. I would imagine that it didn't perform well for a few reasons. One of those being, I am unsure what your daily ad budget was. I always encourage any of my clients to, okay. I always encourage my clients to do about 30 to 50, unfortunately, a day. That's why I feel like organic content, unpaid content, such as, what I specialize in doing is creating a month of organic content that resonates with your target audience and different forms of content, such as stories, reels, posts, carousels, posting them on both Facebook and Instagram, making sure that everything's to brand. I like to post once a day. And I like to do a mixture between reels, stories. For sure stories. I do like 4 to 5, maybe more a day. Just something. Those are just more organic. What are you doing? Whether you're taking a picture of your product or talking to the camera for just a few seconds. Whereas the posts and carousels and reels are something that you're going to want to spend a little bit of time creating in Canva and making sure that they all relate to the overall strategy of that campaign that month. And then just once a day, I feel like for those is good enough. Yeah, you're welcome. And like I said, there are billion-dollar businesses right now that are running ad campaigns of $1,000 a day. So unfortunately, for small businesses like us who could never fathom such an ad budget, it just doesn't push our paid ads like they should in comparison to those really huge businesses who have that ad budget. So it's something that hopefully Facebook and Instagram and Meta can fix and try to help us small business owners. But for now, I recommend just posting organically and trying to talk to your audience that way. All right, so we are about on the last section of this webinar with me, and we are going to be covering Meta's newest feature. It's called Meta AI, and this launched about late May of this year. And essentially what it does is it improves your content recommendations and your user interactions, and it's helping businesses like you reach and engage with your audience better with less work. So for an example, you can find this Ask Meta AI Anything in both the Facebook and Instagram search bars. So you can find it on the Facebook app by just clicking on the search bar above. Excuse me. And then doing that same thing with Instagram. We go to the Explore section. You just use that little Ask Meta Anything bar up there. It's going to give you some AI suggestions, like if you just kind of want to explore it. So at this time, when I grabbed these screenshots, we had Drew Barrymore's 15 people cover. We had Imagine a 70s living room. So that is kind of like a little AI prompt. So if you were to press on that, it would generate an image for you. Over here on Instagram, we are looking at budget holiday party decor, which it would have taken you, it would have taken you to like a little messenger, which I'll show you. And it would have given you information on budget holiday party decor. So, for instance, when this first came out, I typed in there, I said, how do you work this thing? And this was on Facebook. And Meta AI said, you're referring to me. I'm Meta AI, an AI assistant developed by Meta that can understand and respond to human input in a conversational manner. You can think of me as a super smart chatbot. And I thought, oh, great. And so, like it says down here, it says it will answer my questions. It can provide information on a wide range of topics. It can help me generate text on a given topic or subject. It can offer suggestions and ideas, and it can even create images for you. So I went into Instagram and I asked Instagram the exact same thing using Meta AI. I said, how do I use this for Instagram? And Meta AI said, I can help you write caption ideas. I can help you create image descriptions. I can come up with content ideas. I can generate hashtags, and I can overall create text generation for any piece of content. So looking back at Fanatics Sports Bar, our case study, this was an organic, as you can see here from the screen grab, it says Fanatics Sports Bar. And it does not say sponsored underneath it. So this was an organic post that Fanatic Sports Bar posted. Just a regular image saying open for lunch, 11 a.m. Well, what Meta AI did with this unpaid post, this was just a free advertisement that they put on to their 40,000 reach that they get each month. One of the Meta AI buttons down here said, well, here's a question that maybe people want to know. What are the top selling menu items? So I clicked on that little button and it brought me into my Facebook Messenger, my message with Meta AI, and it pulled some information from Google about Fanatics, and it summarized it saying that their bacon cheeseburger and their pretzel bites are some of their top selling menu items. So for now, Meta is pulling this information using Google, more than likely information from Google reviews, and information that you put up on your own website, whether it's blogs, etc. For now, that's where they're pulling that information. I think that as Meta AI continues to develop, Facebook and Instagram are going to ask businesses to put even more information about their companies, etc. And then instead of it pulling from Google, it'll eventually pull it from Meta AI, because these platforms do not want you to leave their platform. They do not want users to go to your website. They would rather you stay on the platform, shop on the platform, chat on the platform, etc. So some of those benefits of the Meta AI are users can get immediate answers. I didn't have to wait for Fanatics to message me back because I wanted to know what their top selling items were. And you could also do that with like business hours. Again, it's just might be something that you want to double check because it's just pulling that information from Google right now. But again, your users are getting direct and immediate answers using this AI software. And it's providing useful information that, again, is convenient for users, because the more convenient an app is And the faster that someone like myself can receive information about Fanatics, the more inclined I am to probably go in there for dinner, just because I'm getting that information that I want immediately. And that's just kind of how the younger generation has evolved. And overall, it's helping businesses keep potential customers informed. Again, I was able to get that information within a few seconds just by clicking that little question button. And Fanatics did not set this up. This is just something that when Facebook launched Meta AI in May, it was just something that kind of took over Facebook, and it's on any organic post. You now can see those little questions at the bottom of the post, and you can just click on that and it'll answer your question. So that is all I have for you guys. And if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them now. And I also will be providing you direct access to this presentation. If you'd like to go back and use it for your convenience, you can scan that QR code to download it, or you can visit that jdesigns.info/meta and click that little button that says download presentation. And don't forget to enter to win a free consultation if you haven't already.
Well, thank you so much, Jasmine. This was really great. And yeah, that Meta AI, I'm excited to see where that goes. And
Yeah, it's super fun to play with. You can ask it, draw me a picture of a cat surrounded by butterflies, and it would create it for you.
Oh wow. Yeah. It's very similar. It sounds like it's like a Chat GPT, I know with that stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I will reshare my screen here, and if anyone has questions that pop up, I think Todd asked, so I've read about Meta AI, but as of now, I can't locate it on my Meta.
So you're not going to find it on the Meta Business Suite. You will find it directly in your Facebook and Instagram apps. I can screen share one more time and go back to that. So this was directly on my Instagram, and this was Facebook. And right here, so on the search bar on your Facebook app, you're going to find that Ask Meta Anything. So if you're asking how to implement it for your business the way that Fanatics did it here, Todd did not do anything. All he did was post this organic post, and Meta AI put those questions up by itself right now. I think that as Meta AI continues to develop, there will be a section probably on Meta Business Suite where you can go and you can train the AI to give it very specific, like you could teach it about you, your business, what you sell, your main objectives, your mission, your vision, stuff like that. So you're able to train it so that those types of questions that pop up on organic posts will be more tailored to you and your business. But as of right now, it's just kind of like what Meta, it's just artificial intelligence doing what it does and just putting up a random question that they think would be a good question, for instance, a sports bar. But if you're looking for it directly just to play with it, to do, like I said, ask Meta anything, to say, create a photo. Like here it says, imagine a 70s living room. If you would have clicked that, it would have taken you to the chat, and then it would have made it for you. So if you want to play with it yourself, you're going to find it in the Facebook search bar and the Instagram search bar.
Thank you. Awesome. Well, as I'll wrap up, and we'll just keep an eye on the chat here for some more questions. Thank you, Todd, for asking that. That was a good question. Thank you, Jasmine, for presenting. And
was a lot of great information. I'm excited to share with businesses as well more about Meta AI. Hadn't really investigated it, but it seems like a really interesting tool. So I'm excited. And then we do have some more upcoming trainings as we usually do. So next Thursday, September 26th, we have the sales process with Mike from GIX Logistics. They're right out of Grand Island, and they do handle the sales portion. They have a lot of different departments at GIX, but definitely if you're looking on how to, retain clients and customers, this would be a really great one to hop on. And then October 2nd, we have Maria back, our Google expert. She's going to go over to I have a typo there, coach your team to success. And then we have a special webinar on Wednesday, October 16th with Daniel from Amazon about Kindle Direct Publishing. And then I'm just going to throw in the chat here a link to our upcoming trainings as well as a Google review link. And if you'd like to scan this QR code here, that will also take you to our upcoming trainings to get registered for those. Those are open to everyone. And so feel free to get registered and stay up to date on all the trainings happening at Grow Nebraska. And then we have our Market Tech Conference here in Kearney on March 25th and 26th. So we ask you to save the date for that. We are getting registration up for the main conference probably by the beginning of next week or the end. And so keep an eye out for that to get registered, reserve your spot, just be ready to go and have a room full of knowledge on the 25th and 26th. And then if you have any questions about Grow Nebraska, how to join, anything about if you're a member or Grow Nebraska Women's Business Center client, you can hop on to ask questions about social media, Google, your SEO pages. Feel free to scan to sign up for our office hours. They're on Tuesdays at 11 to noon and Thursdays at 3 to 4. You do have to sign up for me to hop on those. And so if you do, just come ready with your questions. And then we encourage you to follow us on social media to stay up to date on all things happening at Grow Nebraska. And then, as I said, I sent that Google review link in the chat, but if you would like, we would like to have you guys leave a Google review. Let us know that you hopped on today's training to watch Jasmine go over all things Meta Business Suites. And then if you wanted to leave 2 to 3 sentences on your Google review, but we just love to hear your thoughts about the training today. And then once again, thank you for joining our training. If you have any questions or topic suggestions, please contact me at our store number here or at Tanya at Grow Nebraska. If you have any questions for Jasmine, I will be providing her contact in the recording email, as well as just a reminder, last chance to probably grab a little screen grab to post on Instagram for Jasmine's free consultation. That's valued at $300. Tag her Instagram and Grow Nebraska's, and they have to do it by tomorrow. And so definitely take advantage of that. And if there are no more questions, I will, everyone is free to go to have a great rest of their week.
Thanks, Tanya.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.